Alright, hey, what's up YouTube? This is holofoils here. It's been a hot minute since I made a video. Hope you all have been well. I think it's actually been over a year. A lot has happened with myself. We actually had a baby, so that's why we have just been MIA in the past year or so, especially with the Pokemon videos. I have still been able to collect just slowly here and there as I have time. And I'm sure you guys have noticed there's a huge boom going on in Pokemon right now. It's just been absolutely nuts. People's collections have been driving through the roof, and mine is no exception. Just looking on the collector app, it's getting scary high. And let's just say I no longer feel comfortable storing some of these items at my house. So based on a numerical threshold, I have decided to send my top slabs off to a vaulting service. Just these couple cards are just making me too nervous to have in my house. Anything could happen to them, fires, floods, theft, you name it. So let's take a look at what we have here. I just wanted to record a video before I sent these off to a vault, and admittedly the prices are getting pretty high. As much as I value them and love them in my collection, they're getting so high that, you know, we have a family, bigger life goals. It won't be unreasonable if I just probably let them go in the next year or so. Without further ado, let's look at each of these cards here. We'll go in order of most expensive to least, but this is the pile we're sending off to the vault. And I have a lot more cards to kind of showcase and update you guys with my collection, just so we'll take a look at this here. Reminder, I am a Japanese collector, so you won't see any English cards here. I actually will show one. Last little thing, I will try to give a brief story or what I paid for these cards. I'll keep it brief, no need to hear a whole story here, but just at least I like to know from other collectors personally what they paid for it, why they like the card, and just the story. Like, did they cross it? Did they grade it themselves? The origins, I suppose, of the card. So let's hop in here right off the bat. Boom, we got the ponchos. Yeah, pretty exciting to see the ponchos in action here. As a Japanese collector myself, these are absolute grails, and I think we all know that. They've definitely commanded the attention over the last couple years. They are certainly gorgeous cards. I do have a little bit of a story. So I did open these myself. Actually, I won this box myself in 2015 or 16, and I had no clue what this box was. I was fresh out of college, and I wanted to get back into Pokemon cards, and I was really exploring a YouTube channel. I was looking for cheap things to open, ironically. And I remember I picked up this box, the poncho box, I can put a screenshot up. I think I paid $40 or $50. I had no clue what it was, and I actually had a tinge of guilt because I couldn't believe I paid that much for cardboard. Straight out of college, I was pretty broke. There goes baby. Pretty broke, and I had no idea what they were. I opened them in a video on YouTube. I'll try to put some footage up right here. And I thought they were really, really cool. I put them in a sleeve, and I put them in my binder and kind of forgot about them, truly, until COVID came around, and I realized, of course, they were pretty valuable. I think I saw them in a couple videos, and I was like, hey, I have those cards. And I popped them out, sent them off to PSA for grading. And during the COVID time, PSA held them hostage for over, I think, a year, and they came back. Sequential Cert 10s. Obviously, I'm super thrilled with them. I have held on to them this long. And they're each approaching, I think, 9,000, 10,000 a piece. So we're looking at, yeah, 18 or so $1,000 here. That's bananas. And yes, I am exploring selling them at this point, but I would be absolutely heartbroken if I did. Of course, these are at a level where I definitely will not ever be able to afford to get them back. I know never say never, but just being realistic here. If I sold them, that would probably be it for them. So anyways, these are definitely two that I'm going to throw in a vault. And I just wanted to make a video, probably the last time, maybe, I'll see these in person. So anyways, just wanted to memorialize this. Next card. All right, Moonbryon. This is a really amazing card. I think it is rightfully in command of its price. I think it definitely deserves its higher price point. I think this one is approaching $3,000. This one, actually, I do have a really cool story. I think I joined Medakai's box break for an EV Heroes Japanese box break that he was doing, and I paid $35 to open 5 or 6 packs, and I was absolutely floored when I saw this one come out. I could not believe it. I think I took a screenshot of how excited I was. I'll try to share that if I do still have it around. Absolutely gorgeous card. Do have a funny thing about this. It is a PSA 10, yes, but I noticed I was taking some photos of it when it first arrived to my house ungraded. I think I must have done this because at some point there is actually is a tiny, tiny nick at the bottom. Let me see if I can get that on camera. There it is. That's probably the best shot I'm gonna get of it. So there actually is a tiny nick at the bottom here. I saw that and I was like, well, I just blew my chances of a PSA 10, and I was pretty disappointed, and I sent it off anyways, of course, because this is still a valuable card. And shockingly, I don't know if the PSA guy overlooked it or what, but this got a 10. So I would say it's on the weaker side for a 10. I have no plans of selling it. I absolutely adore this card, and I love it so much I built out the entire EV Heroes full art collection behind it. Like, I figured since I had the most expensive card in the set, might as well finish off the rest. There is one I'm missing though that's about $1,000 right now. That's just really, really tough to bite off financially to acquire that card. It's the Sylveon VMAX. So I am looking to acquire that card. Perhaps we could work out a trade. If anyone's interested, let me know. But I would love to finish this collection. Let me show you what else we got here. Of course, the matching Espeon VMAX from the set. This technically was a promo card that came in that gorgeous EV Heroes gem box. We have the Leafeon. The Leafeon there. Here, I'll just go in order. Here we go. Leafeon, the Flareon V, all the V's here. We have Vaporeon. Very nice. Those are just so cute. Who doesn't love Eevee in general and all the evolutions? I don't know. I'm a girl. I freaking love these. They're so cute. I had to collect them. Excuse me. Glaceon V. We have Jolteon V, and these just do not do justice on the camera. They're so gorgeous in person. Like the texture is just out of this world. Especially for the V Maxes. The V's are so gorgeous too. I love how all the eyes are highlighted. Those kind of pop out of there. Of course, ending with the Sylveon V, Umbreon V. That one actually blew up in price. I got all of these. I'll be honest. I think I graded most of these raw myself from buying through Japan via a proxy ordering system like Buyee. I believe I got all of these raw at the cheapest price possible. I was watching them. I waited for like the best time, and definitely they have blown up. I think I'll try to put up a price just for example for this Umbreon of what I paid for it and what it's worth now. I couldn't believe it. This one was a great one I acquired. I think I acquired it as a PSA 10. I think I used the buy 15% off coupon. I think it was maybe $300 or $400, but it has blown up since. Or maybe I paid $200. I'll have to look. $200. I guarantee you it's probably doubled by now. And then lastly, the Glaceon VMAX. This one actually came with the other VMAX, or sorry, it came with the other Glaceon. These two came together raw for the price of just this by itself, and I couldn't believe it. So I sprung on that, and it was kind of like a too good to be true scenario. So I was really skeptical and hesitant this was going to come back a fake one. But anyways, it ended up being okay. Travel safe out there, guys. Anyways, as you can see, I have the whole lineup here. The fat stack. I'm, like I said, missing the the Sylveon VMAX. That's probably the second most expensive card in this set, I think. And yes, looking to acquire it to finish off the set. So let me know if you have one and are willing to let it go. Next up, we have a pretty phenomenal card. This one I paid a pretty penny for, and I'm just glad to have it in my collection. I've played with selling it a few times, and I'm glad I never did. The gorgeous, legendary 2001 Karen's Umbreon, a freaking Umbreon masterpiece. It's like probably the most OG Umbreon out there. And this one has a pretty sick ear swirl. Let me see if I can capture it. 1 second. Oh, there it is. It's so gorgeous. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that's such a beauty. So, backstory here, I'll keep it brief. I bought this as a Beckett 8.5, and I crossed it. As you can see, I got a 10. I got super lucky. I think I paid $800 for it. I might have done this 2 years ago, and I felt really guilty about it. Remember when I felt guilty about the $50 Pokemon box? We've really come a long way. Now I'm buying cards for $800, and again, I still feel bad. And that's the reason I've toyed with selling it. But anyways, now it's blown up. I think it's more than the price of a PSA 10 was when I was originally looking to acquire this card. Anyways, this card is super gorgeous. I love it so much. Happy and thrilled to have it in my collection. Next up, we have the Mewtwo GX, an absolutely stunning card that rightfully commands its price point. It is a course by the legendary Rarity. So this card I have actually acquired twice. The first time I bought it from someone on Instagram and I loved it, but of course it blew up in value and I sold it and I highly regretted it. I watched its price until it came back down again to a reasonable level. I think I paid $400 or $500. Straight through Buyee, I bought it as a 10. I used that Mercari coupon, got 15 or 20% off. So it was kind of reasonable, $400 or $500. Again, this card is worth, I think, triple that now. So just absolutely love it. No plans of selling it, but I do want to keep it somewhere safer. All right, next up we have two grails. If you are a Japanese collector, these are the cards for you. These two came in that gorgeous post stamp box that was limited edition in Japan. And it was limited to a lottery system of one per person. So they were actually pretty hard to acquire. And I admit, I went a little nuts in them. I truly appreciated their value. I knew they were just so gorgeous from the start. I think my first couple boxes I paid $150 for, right when they were fresh from the promotion. And I bought several of them, opened them, sent these cards off for PSA grading. They came back and I was selling them for like $700 for the pair. And I rinsed and repeated. And I wish I had them all now, of course, but I did what I had to do. Just still is a gorgeous set. So basically, at the end of the day, I kept a set for myself, a sequential cert, of course, for myself, personal collection, as well as I do have one sealed post stamp box. Just as an amazing item to hold on to. I don't have any plans to let go of that. I think it looks gorgeous on a display shelf, etc., etc. So just, anyways, these two are so, so beautiful. Huge, huge fan. Love these so much. Let's move on. Next up, we have our one and only English card. Of course, no introduction needed here. This is a legendary card, to say the least, as far as popular cards go these days. Pikachu with the gray felt hat. Quick backstory, I bought enough Pokemon merchandise when this first launched to receive 3 of these promo cards. I sent them all off to PSA myself. 2 of them got a 9, 1 got a 10, and this is the 10 I kept. I sold the 9s pretty much immediately, just to recoup some money there for the collection. But at this point, yes, it is a cool rare card. Unfortunately, it is English only. Of course, it's like a Dutch, it's based on Van Gogh, so it's an English only card. Does it really fit in my Japanese collection? Probably not, and it's reached a price now that I just can't ignore. So I'm gonna let this one go. It's gonna go to the vault and probably I'm just gonna sell it through there. I think it's $1,100 now. So for a free card I received while purchasing some ETBs a couple years ago. Yeah, an absolute deal. Thank you so much, Pokemon Center. All right, only 3 cards left. Flareon EX. This is a gorgeous one. Of course, came from the Pokécune, however you say it, collection. I was collecting at this time when this first was released. However, I hadn't seen the light with Japanese cards yet, so I did not pick this up, or I didn't open any Japanese CP. Oh gosh, was this CP5? Let me go look. I'm sorry, CP3. I did not open any CP3 at this time. I do have a lot of English ones I opened. So now this card is a lot more expensive than when I purchased it. I think I bought it raw. I bought 2 of them at the same time. I bought them raw from Buyee in Japan. And I sent them both off for grading. I think they both got a 10. Perhaps one got a 9. I don't recall. Anyways, I kept the 10, of course, just as an adorable evolution lover who would not keep the Flareon EX. And I wish I had more of the CP3 collection. God, I wish I had collected more during that time. Opened a box, kept a box. Oh man, just could you imagine? So I went back and I was able to pick this one up. I'm not sure if I can find a screenshot of what I paid for it or not, and then what it's valued at today, but you get the idea. Super cute. I loved that it was full art when I came back into the hobby, or well, when I was collecting in 2016. Full arts were pretty new on the scene. After that, Latias and Latios GX was one of the first. It was just so stunning, I thought, to see the Pokemon this huge. And this one is special because it has multiple Pokemon in it. Just so special. Same thing with the Pikachus all piled up from the same set. Just absolutely groundbreaking. Not much else to say. Moving on. All right, only 2 more left, guys. This is the, I'm not going to even try to pronounce it. A really amazing Pikachu card. The Pikachu promos have just blown up. This one currently is climbing, and it has a gorgeous, that subtle star pattern that you can kind of see at the right angle. I really liked this card. Just I think on its own, I took a lot of nice photography of it as well. I created it myself. Bought it from Japan. I should say Mercari Japan. I bought it there through Bai. I think I bought two, got a 9 once, then got a 10. I've been looking to acquire more, but of course, as they've blown up, it's just impossible to buy these now for a reasonable price. So, anyways, I will keep a hold of this 10 in my collection. It's just super cute. And I love the Japanese influence and the culture celebrated in this card here. All right, last but not least, going to the vault is this super cute Shaman EX card. Another great card from the Pokémon era from CP3. This is a promo card that came in a promotional box that they sold. And I love this one. I bought it. I bought it sealed again, Mercari Japan, for about $300, I think, sealed. And I again, a more of an expensive purchase. I couldn't believe it. Super, super gorgeous, cute card. I love the colors. I love how much holo pattern is going on here. As far as cute cards go, you guys know I like those. So yeah, just super pumped to have this. I've seen it go up and down over the years. It's currently over 1,000. I'll put up a screenshot, whatever it is at this moment, but I'm editing. And yeah, just happy to have it. All right, just because I'm in a sharing mood today, I want to show you guys what else I've acquired in the last year or so, and I highly recommend picking up or what have you. We'll go over the different scenarios here. Just want to show what else I've been picking up. First up, this is, well, I think it's exclusive. It might be, a lot of cards now are in Korean and Chinese as well, but I believe this is a Japanese exclusive of this Meowth here. I never thought I'd be interested in a Meowth card, period. But this one's absolutely gorgeous. It's a promo card. I think it's about $100 in a PSA 10 now. Raw, I think last I saw was in this 50 or 60 range if it's sealed still. This is just so beautiful. I love the art style. The art style is just on point. I believe it's the same artist that did Team Rocket's Nidoking from Glory of Team Rocket. I just love this like anime nostalgic style. It hits all us millennials right in the feels. And look what's in the background of this card. There we go. If we can autofocus here, look what's in the background. We have a Poke Center and a Poke stop there, just like the old Viridian city buildings. This is quite nostalgic if you play the game. Obviously, this implies that Meowth is in the Viridian forest right before you get to Viridian City. Just so, so cute. I picked up two because I fell in love with the Meowth card. This is the help group for those who have fallen in love with the Meowth card. These two are just really cool. I wanted to show you guys really quick. They both have double swirls. This is not a new card by any means. 2010, these came out. Reviving Legends, but I picked this one up raw, and I had no clue. I couldn't tell from the photos, but it arrived with a double swirl, which I've learned is actually pretty common for Reviving Legends of this time period for Pokemon. But I was floored. I couldn't believe it. I sent it off and it actually got a 10. I was so pumped. I had to get the same thing in the Espeon, like the Espeon to match. Again, in double swirls here. Let me see if I can zoom in on these swirls for you. This is a trio you've probably seen before. These came in a really great battle deck box of some sort. I think I picked up one. I still have the box sealed. These are extremely cute. 3 different starters, 3 different artists. My absolute favorite is actually the Bulbasaur with all the succulents and the plants. Just this whole vibe is a yes. I absolutely love it. Super cute. This Charmander has become a meme, as you guys all know, just for his attitude there. And the Squirtle's cute. I'm not a big fan of the heavy black lines going on. It's art style. It's not for me, but that's okay. They make an adorable trio, and of course I graded them myself and got the sequential cert line up there. If you haven't picked these up, I highly recommend before they get too much more expensive. Last but not least, we have some great Pikachu promos that have really gone up. As you guys know, Pikachu, for some reason, I don't know what happened, Pikachu's really blown up over the last couple months. And this one, especially Detective Pikachu, gosh, I know I have more of these sealed in a box somewhere in my closet, and I really need to dig them out because each one of these 10s now is actually pretty pricey. I can't believe it. This card floated around 10, 15, 20 bucks for so long. I mean, it's from 2013. This was 2 years ago. You might have missed the boat by now if you have not picked this up. Sorry to say. These two are great Pikachu promos. All right, this card came from that really nice deck box. I purchased several of them, sent them off for grading. surprisingly harder than I expected to get a 10. I think I had maybe a 50-50 rate of getting 9s and 10s. Kept one, of course, for myself. This one's really gone up. I'll put some pricing on the screen. Same thing for this one. This one came out of the Precious Collector box. This is a really cool promo. And man, if you didn't pick up that box by now, again, kind of same scenario. Better late than never, of course. I have full confidence this will still go up and continue to climb. All right, very last honorable mention here. Yeah, a black label Rapidash card. Of course, as my Holo Ponyta channel implies, huge Ponyta and Rapidash collector. When this Rapidash card first came out, I really was thrilled that Rapidash was getting some love, and not only Rapidash, but Kanto Rapidash, not Galarian Rapidash. I don't care for the Galarian one too much, of course. For my age, I'm more of a Kanto fan, so this is the OG one. I love the colors. Rapidash's face itself is actually missing a lot of details that I would have appreciated, but it's okay. I still like the vibe. It's a little more simplistic, but it's okay. And I was going to grade one myself. I wanted to grade a black label Rapidash. I bought, literally, I kid you not, 40 plus copies of this card raw, tons of off-centered versions I discarded, and I think I selected the best 6, sent them off to Beckett, but spoiler, or I guess plot twist, this is not one of them. They're still at Beckett right now. I haven't heard back. I think we just began the grading process. I actually purchased this on eBay for a silly amount, but it was Pop 1. It's someone managed to grade a black label Rapidash. I picked it up myself, just so I would guaranteed to have one. If I don't hit a black label for those 6 I sent off, I will totally be fine. I'll be fine. I'll sell those, recoup a little bit of money from this, and move on. All right, well, there we go, guys. Just wanted to show off some of the top cards in my collection. Wave goodbye to these because they're going to the vault. And it's just been really great showing these off to you guys and talking about them. I really appreciate your time if you clicked on this video, especially if you've made it to this far into the video. Definitely appreciate you guys' time today. Definitely hoping to make more videos soon. See you guys in the next one.